Okay, this is Old Man Gamer again, and we're still playing Astrox, and this is part 2 of the restart, where I updated the game, started a new game where I played with a little bit more difficult pirates, larger universe, stuff like that, trying to recreate the feel of Eve, because some people have compared this game to Eve Light, and there's a lot of similarities. So I was trying to achieve that. So I've upgraded the ship a little bit, and we're going to go and we're going to pop some of these pirates here in the starting system. Now, if you remember, in our starting system, we had a whole bunch of pirates because, remember, we started off with mixed gates. So there's gates in this system that lead to, I think there were systems 42 and 43, something like that. And those were protected by whole fleets of pirates. So there's literally dozens of pirates in this system. So now I'm going to see if I can clear the system without having to worry about the ones by the gates. Because remember, the goal is to clear every system. You know, you defeat all the pirates, and then an officer spawns, and then those officers usually drop some good items. So I'm going to pop the recons here in the early system. I've just got my 2 basic lasers. Go around and chase these guys down. They're not too hard to catch. Achieve level 2 doesn't really mean a whole lot. You'll notice that I unequipped my cargo bay for some reason. So my cargo bay is pretty full, which makes it really hard to pick up some loot. And you'd think a smart guy would say, hey, before I go out and start fighting all these other pirates, I should, upgrade reinstall that cargo bay. That's what a smart person would do. But I am not a smart man. So I don't do that. So that's the first lesson you should learn is when you're going to go pirate hunting, make sure you have a big enough cargo hold to bring home all those goodies. So I'm going to go home and sell what few goodies I was able to collect. See if I can upgrade my ship here some more. Spend a lot of time in the stations. Still flying my interceptor. You see that I installed a new engine because they were getting hard to catch the pirates. So I've got the engine, so I've uninstalled the engine, so now I'm going to go slow, but at least I can carry the loot. So I really should have just kept on mining until I could upgrade to the next ship that could support the cargo and the engine and all my lasers and stuff like that. But I did want to keep mining because I was trying to make these a little bit more fast-paced for you. So I'm going to go and pop the other 2 recons in the system and see if that spawns the officer. And they were guarding the gate to the next system, so I'm going to come in and just nuke them real quick. Because they are just recons and they die pretty easily, except for the ones in the next system for some reason, which you'll see in a minute. So I do have my extra cargo space, but of course the first pirate I popped doesn't have anything. Next one has some medical supplies, which is good. You know, every little bit helps. But you notice that the officer didn't spawn, so I guess you have to clear all of them, even if they're way above your level. So I go to the next system, and hey, look, Pirate Light. Got some pirates, but they're the ones I can handle. I'm going to pop these 2 here by the gate real quick. See, I'm having a little bit of trouble since I uninstalled my engine. I'm having a little bit of trouble keeping up with them. But I do manage to get close enough to them to pop them. One of the early upgrades you want to start looking for, especially if you have a chance to do it with your skill books, is to start upgrading your targeting range so that your weapons can start killing the pirates at a longer distance instead of having to wait for them to get close to you all the time. So the 2 gate pirates are popped. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the system to take care of a little bit of housekeeping. You see my shields are pretty low. So my shields will recharge, and of course I'll refuel. I'm up to 5,904 space bucks now. I need 9,000 to upgrade to my Corvette. And we do upgrade to a Corvette here, not too far from now. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of mining just to get a little bit of cash so I can upgrade my ship, because I'm going to see how far I can go popping the pirates. So I was going to upgrade my ship a little bit so that I can make a major pirate run with less mining downtime in between them. So I've upgraded to the extra good Van Dust miners. They suck the asteroids dry a little bit faster than the basic ones. So now I'll have 2 Van Dust and 1 basic one So I should be able to mine the asteroids pretty quickly. Still got the basic cargo hold, which does let me, at this point in the game, it's not too much of a problem. If I was mining to get myself a carrier or something bigger, I would of course want a much better mining ship. So off we go. Gonna go mine some asteroids. You'll see that when I have my Van Dusts, everything mines a lot faster, but as I've edited out there, it was a long journey to these asteroids because I had to unequip the engine. So now I can only go speed 4 instead of a speed 7. So it is kind of a trade-off. In the early part of the game, you want to try and get out of these small ships as soon as possible. It really doesn't take you that long to get into a Corvette or something bigger. I messed up here, so I'm going back with my first cargo hold full of minerals and selling them off. You could easily, spend probably a half hour at most in the first few early systems mining and popping a few newbie pirates to get up to a Corvette, which will open up so many more options. Of course, I didn't do that. This is why it's called learning by my mistakes. So you get to watch me do all the stupid stuff so that when you start playing or when you restart again, you'll say, I'm not going to do that like that old man gamer idiot. I'm going to do it the smart way. So here I am getting ready. I'm upgrading my ship so I can go. I'm going to go to the next system. Well, I'm going to take on the officer in this system. And you'll see another reason why I should have reinstalled that cargo hold. I mess around here in the market for a little while. What about a launcher? This is the first time I've had a missile launcher. Important thing to know about missile launchers is, of course, you have to buy missiles. The important thing to learn about the missiles is the missiles are right there in your cargo hold. So if your cargo hold only holds 20 units of space and you buy 20 missiles, then your cargo hold is going to have 0 space left in it. So that's another lesson you can take from Old Man Gamer, another mistake that I made that you hopefully won't make when you're playing. If you decide to mess around with missile launchers, you'll know that the missile launchers require missiles, and those missiles take up space in your cargo hold. So here I am buying my missiles, filling up my cargo hold, unbeknownst to me at the time. And buy them, and then I'm going to go off into the wild blue yonder and finish off the rest of those pirates. See how easy it would have been for me just to stick that cargo hold on there? I had that extra spot. I tell you, the truth is sometimes I make these videos late at night, and I have to take sleeping pills to go to sleep at night. They're legal, okay? I have to take sleeping pills. So sometimes when I'm making these videos, I'm pretty much out of it. So here I go. I'm going to go fight off these recons. No, you have to activate your missile launcher just like you do any other weapon. I don't have them activated at this time because I was going to wait for the officer to spawn and use my missiles on them, on the officer. And you see, here's this beautiful loot crate, and I can't loot it. Why? Because I have a cargo hold full of missiles. It would be nice if I could at least open the crate and see what's in it. And it would be nice if the game would let you bookmark where those crates are so that you could go back to the station and then, fix your mistakes and then go back to those same things. But you can't, so you don't. So here I'm going to go fight off these other 2 recons. I used 1 missile there, so now I have 1 whopping unit of space in my cargo hold now. I'm going to go fight off this guy. Try to anyway. Sometimes they get a little frisky and they run away from you. Usually they run away and they run towards you. They run away and then they go in kind of a circle. It'd been nicer if I would have had my better engine installed on the ship. It would have been a lot easier. So here now the officer spawned. I still have a full cargo hold. This would have cost me nothing. Just a few moments of time to fly back to base, stick on that other cargo hold so that if the officer drops something really good, like a legendary or something like that, then I would have been able to get it. Luckily, he didn't drop anything. Spoiler alert! When I kill this officer, he's not going to drop anything useful. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to take out the Stinger officer with no problem. Couple of missiles, couple of laser shots. He's just a Stinger, which is basically an interceptor. He's been defeated. So now I spend way too long finishing off these last 4 recons because I don't have my fast engine installed and they're going a little bit faster than me, so they stay out of range. Like I said, if I had a targeting upgrade, I would be able to shoot them from a further distance. I don't have a targeting upgrade. They're not getting close enough for my missiles to be effective. They're not getting close enough for me to be able to hit them with my lasers. So we just sit here and play spin the bottle, essentially, for a long time, waiting for them to get within range so that I can pop them. Next couple of videos, I promise, are a bit more exciting. I go on a spree, go into the next few systems, and I finally do upgrade my ship to the best I can, and then I just go through and just keep popping them. And my goal was to just keep popping everything until it got too hard, and then I would stop and start upgrading again. So these pirates do eventually die, I promise. I wouldn't lie to you. Well, not about this. Cargo base full, so it's probably a secret weapon of awesomeness in that crate that I'll never know about. Pretty much sure the pirates are pretty bored at this time, so luckily I figured out, like I told you before, they go in circles. So just watch their distances and then just watch the ones that is swooping towards you and then quickly target them. And since your lasers are omnidirectional, it looks like, you'll kill them. Go through here and finish them off. There's only 2 left. Hey, I was able to pick up some credits. It is nice when they drop credits. That way you don't have to worry about your cargo hold. Leveled up again, so that I'll be able to, when I can afford it, I'll be able to start upgrading stuff with some skill books. There, 1 missile took him out. Nice little Death Star looking shockwave there. So that's all the pirates for this system. I don't know if they dropped anything really good because I didn't get to get it. So in the next video, we'll be doing some more combat in the next systems. Old Man Gamer saying goodbye. Please subscribe to this channel. If you don't want to subscribe, I completely understand, but please hit like on the video so that if some other poor soul wants to come and watch this video in the future, they'll be able to find it easier. So I'll talk to you soon in the next video, Astrox Part 3.